not going out of their way to take a run at the Nordiques, but they're giving them a little shot every chance they get. But it looks like they're going to try and match them goal for goal.
There's Goulet getting it back in front of the net. They score! Cloutier was standing in front of the goal, and he had an easy time to put it by Mike Moffat, and it's tied again at 2.
Well, you talk about scoring goals. This comes off the face-off and right back to Dupont on the point. You see the Boston defense taking the Quebec players in front, and there's Cloutier. You see Moffat caught out of the position, and of course,
it's tied at 2. And great action here. O'Reilly back to O'Connell. Here's the lead pass that Cloutier did not come off. Goulet decides to lug it himself. Now the shot, they score! Oh my goodness! Cloutier was looking for the lead pass. He was in behind the Boston defenseman and never did get to him. But then he gets a shot. It looked harmless enough, and it went right through Mike Moffat. 3-2, Quebec.
Would you believe this is always the way it happens? One team with all the pressure, and look at the deflection. It looked like the puck may have hit Goulet, or the Boston defenseman will have to wait on the announcement to see who gets credit for it.
I think Cork can touch Cork's shin pad and deflect it down. Moffat, or can't blame Moffat for it, but that's what Quebec was doing. Just sitting back. Here it is again. A little thing right in between the legs. You can't hit 2 things coming in. But that's what Quebec was doing. Sitting back, relying on Bouchard, get a lucky goal.
How many times have you seen that, Don? One team with all the pressure on the other just can't get it behind a goaltender, and bingo, a little break at the other end, and they go ahead in the hockey game.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, with Bouchard in the net, I'll tell you, it's going to be a tough goal from here on in.
The Nordiques confident and flying high. They say here around Boston.
Peter stabs into Cloutier. Cloutier got it back again. He had lost it. In back to the net to Paiement. Paiement with Goulet in the crease area. Comes to Bichette. Nice play. Cloutier was spotted, and that was a standing play from the blue line into Cloutier, and it's tied at 2.
Well, you know, this was set up by Will Paiement. You see on the replay, he comes behind the net right there, makes a super pass back to Bichette. He's going to shoot the puck, and he spots Cloutier over open on his side, and Burke gets knocked down in front, and bingo, it's a 2-2 hockey game. What a play by Bichette.
Oh, isn't that the way we were talking?
Look at Cloutier.
Instead of firing the puck here, Bichette made the right play across the Cloutier standing out in the slot. He made no mistake.
You know, I
Through the crease, and the Nordiques cover up again. Goulet's pass. The center ice, Marois going in. Maybe somebody. Cloutier. A bullet shot. 3-0. Quebec. Hickey laid one over to Riel Cloutier. He made a move on the defense and fired a high slap shot past Moffat. There's the play. Cloutier cuts across the blue line. Here's the slap shot. High in the top corner. He
good example why he got 37 goals for the Nordiques during the year. Even though he slapped the puck, he knew exactly where it was going. You see Moffat just a wave at him with his glove hand.
Gillis again. The Bruins looking for the go-ahead. And they've carried the play to the Nordiques, but here's Hunter again with Cloutier. The Cloutier scores! This time, a 2-on-1 paid off for the Nordiques. And Hunter waited long enough for Moffat to make his move.
Boy, Cloutier scored a point in every game in this series, now the 5th game. And what a play by Hunter, a 2-on-1. And he does it perfectly, goes to the outside. O'Connell tries to knock it down. Moffat out of the net. Cloutier getting the pass on the stick, just has to bang it in the open side.
Looking at it again, you see Cloutier. He waited, and there it was.
Cloutier always Johnny on the spot.
Goes behind the net. Goulet forechecking. Goulet bumps with it. Here comes Cloutier. He's digging it out for Hunter. Hunter now in the corner. Peterson trying to get it away from the 2 Quebec players. Cloutier reached for it. It looked harmless enough. But somehow Moffat thinking didn't appear to be ready.
Well, the Bruins a little lax in their own zone here. Defensively, allowing the Nordiques to come up with those loose pucks. And right on, Bob. Cloutier just jabbed at the puck in front of Mike Moffat and redirected it to his pass.
Well, it was hard work on the board, but look at Hunter, Mick. He just kept at it and kept at it long before that sequence was picked up in the replay. That was a one-hander by Cloutier in front of the net. I wonder if Moffat was really ready for that. So that's a big goal. The way it was scored, the whole scene here suddenly has come alive again.
Back there. Marwaz pass to center. Goulet coming in with Hunter. Hunter on the move, closing in, dropped it back in front of the net. Cloutier, following the play, had no problem with a high shot over the shoulder of Moffat, and it's 5-4.
Well, you called it, Bob. The Bruins are just hanging on. You see Park trying to hang on 100 here. The redirection right there off the Nordiques, then the Bruins Marcotte. And Cloutier, Johnny on the spot, he just drilled it over top of Mike Moffat. He loves to shoot that puck high. Moffat's just going down. There's the deflection right there. And he wasted no time. Look at that, right in the top corner.